Hey, I'm here with Alyssa Jay, my new girlfriend.
In your dreams.
Yeah. This is episode 2 of the Option 1 podcast. I'm here with Alyssa Jay, like I just said, my new girlfriend. And we're going to talk about a number of things. So we're going to go a little bit into your Babestation career and what you did at Studio 66. And we're going to go into a little bit more about your outside work that you've done. And obviously the stuff that, you know, because you work here at Babestation, you've been made, you know, they didn't like that. So we're going to go into that. We're going to go into your love life and how society and people feel about that. And we're going to go into things that you've done singly and stuff like that. It's going to be really good. You're looking forward to it, right?
Yeah,
It sounds really good.
So excited.
Yeah, really good for you. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab your phone. I'm going to go on Instagram and I'm just going to start sending DMs to celebrities. And that'll be the last thing I do. So yeah, Option 1 podcast. Alyssa Jay's really looking forward to it. So it's going to be fun.
You're through to Option 1. Option 1 podcast.
All right, game to loosen us up. Arms loosen. Okay, you played the yes or no game before?
No. I don't know.
Well, it's good because you kind of lost the concept already there. So basically, I'm just going to start asking questions and you can't say yes or no.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Are you ready to start? Mm-hmm. It's like a yes or no.
I am.
Oh, I am. Good.
I am.
How's your day been?
Good.
You're Alyssa Jay, right?
I am.
Yeah? You're just going to answer everything I am. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've grasped the concept of it. You're really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think you'll say I am again? Mm-hmm. Are you just going to?
I will.
Oh, you will.
I will.
Oh, well, you will. You will. So you definitely won't say yes or no.
Definitely won't.
Say yes or no.
Definitely won't do that.
Okay, good. You passed. Well done.
Yay.
Round of applause. Hey. That's just a warm-up game. Thanks. The thousands of people here cheering.
You're welcome.
Tristan loves the soundboard. Don't you, Tristan?
Love the soundboard.
Yeah.
Love the soundboard.
Soundman T. What other effects you got on there? You got another one? DJ.
What would you use that for?
For me to say DJ.
When Sam has a good idea, we can go.
Yeah, that button don't get
But
used
it
much.
don't get used
yeah. I got there in there before you. I got in there
thinking,
before.
when he's like... When Sam has a bad idea.
That's when I was thinking. Okay, let me introduce you. Alyssa Jay, everyone. Yay! So, Alyssa, to start things off, I mean, we've been knowing each other for how long? 3 years? I'd say we're friends even?
Thank you.
Oh, that's all right. You're welcome.
I'll take that.
Yeah, nice. How was your day today? Because you came this morning. How was it? Okay?
Yeah, I only can for a couple of hours and then...
You're going to go back on after this?
Yes, I am.
So when you started, because actually I've known you for a few years. I'm interested because I haven't asked any of these questions from you. So what made you want to get into doing Babestation or being a babe on TV or doing camming? What made you make that decision?
I actually got scouted on Instagram.
Okay.
From a I say a photo shoot company. It's it's sort of similar to OnlyFans and stuff, but it was sets of photos, just a website where girls upload sets of photos and guys can pay for the sets, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I started, so I got scouted by them and they were like, we'll give you this much money, come down to London, it's all paid for. Literally just out of the blue, they hadn't done anything like that before. And yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let's just go down there and see.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go down. And then from doing that, I then got scouted by Studio 66.
Mm-hmm.
So they then contacted me and was like, I didn't know I'd never, obviously everyone's heard of Babestation, but
Yeah.
I never thought anything about it or looked into it or anything. And then Studio 66 contacted me and was like, would you be interested in doing TV with us?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I went down there to have a little sort of tour, told me briefly what it was all about. And then literally a week later started work.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Because I'd never watched Babestation or anything like that. I'd heard of it. Yeah, I'd heard of it, but I never watched it.
Have you not guy mates or?
No, yeah, the sort of thing they'd flick over at night and then all the girls would be like, turn it off. And they'd be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that would be it. But yeah, I'd never actually watched it or anything. So then they were like, yeah, come do this. And do you know what? I remember my first shift at studio.
Go for it.
So they sat me on an office set And they were like, you can put your feet up on the desk. So I put my feet up on the desk and I didn't move. And I mean, I didn't move like a muscle for like an hour. And then they were like, oh, come try another set. And I went to get off the set and like fell to the floor because I had pins and needles in my legs.
Oh, because you just fell off your first because you haven't moved.
Because I hadn't moved for an hour.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh my God, because I literally had numb legs.
Might move my legs next time so I can physically walk off the set.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're a hard worker.
Like,
That proves you're a hard worker.
You just sit there and you take calls. So I genuinely just sat there
Yeah.
and took calls, didn't do anything.
Was that on daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah. So was your first caller like a daytime caller?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always done daytime.
Yeah. And how did you find that? Like, because I guess for people that don't understand this industry, like, would find that, was it daunting or was it like the first caller? Because you did cam in and then you did that. Or
No, I just went straight on TV.
Straight on TV.
Yeah.
So okay, so you
I'd
got
never
your
cammed with
so you got your first caller. Did you get prepped on like what to say and what not to say?
No, they let me listen to a call. There
Okay.
was like one of the girls on the phone. I was sort of went out the back and listened to it while she was on the phone, and that was it. And it's like off you go. But I feel like your first calls are easier because people call you because they know you're new, and everyone's like, "Oh, hi, are you new?" And that's how the conversation starts. So I feel like it's so much easier to talk to people because everyone just wants to get to know a little bit about you because you're new. And then once you're on a little bit longer, then they want to talk about everything else. And it's no longer about you being new. It's about, oh, you're pretty, you've got nice boobs. And then it moves on.
Yeah. So then you go from there to Babestation. Did we contact you?
I think when I was at studio, I signed up to BS Cams.
Okay.
So I was on Babestation Cams for a few months, just doing it at home, like when I wasn't at studio. And then, I got contacted by Babestation to...
And then was that a lot different? It's similar, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, this job is only so many things. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I guess because I assume you like your callers and your fans moved over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
all the ones that are like, don't leave because I'm never going to speak to you again. And all of a sudden they've got a username at Babestation.
And they speak to you again.
Yeah. They just don't want you to move.
Thank you,
Convenient
Alyssa Jay
for them.
fans. There you go. That's cool. So when you first decided to start camming and doing that stuff, like, what did your did you tell your like friends and does your family know what you do?
No, yeah. So my family sort of found out because I lived at home at the time with my mum and my sister. So they sort of just like assumed like I was constantly on my laptop with the door closed, and they'd go to come in my bedroom. I'd be like, get out. And they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, get
I'm
out.
watching stuff. Leave me alone.
Yeah, so either they thought I was like addicted to porn or I was porn.
Ah,
Like that's what they just assumed.
assumed, yeah.
Either she's watching things she shouldn't or people are watching her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing though. It's a lot. It's like a lot less than that, especially what you do.
Yeah.
Like daytime stuff. So
That's what my family assumed of me.
did you have to explain that to them?
No, I never really explained because they knew I worked at studio anyway. So it was more so I think they guessed it was like that, but a bit more. And yeah, I've never really fully explained I guess what I do, but it's more so like I go home and they're like, I'll tell them funny stories.
Yeah,
I had
of
like
course.
a funny call or something,
No,
but
I do that.
yeah. But I don't think they think much into it, or they don't care at all. None of my family
nice.
care. My friends don't care.
Yeah.
Like everyone's actually really good with it.
Yeah.
So.
And your friends just loving that you're doing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does it affect like meeting someone or like your love life and stuff like that? Because for me, I think it affects like even working here as a guy, I'm not even on TV or on the stuff. Do you know what I mean? I'm just physically in the studio. Do you think it affects it?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
So, yeah, you like categorize guys. So you've got fans or not fans, basically. So when I've spoken to people and I've told them I work for Babestation or they've seen on my Instagram or something that I'm at Babestation, they either turn into a fan where they like get too engrossed into it, like they start watching me online and they're like, I've had guys send me pictures of me on TV and be like, I'm watching you right now, and I'm like, but why? Like you could call me and speak to me anytime, like I see you at the weekend or whatever. So you either get people that sort of cross that boundary where they go a bit.
That must be strange. So you've had a guy.
I've had guys send me guys that I've been like seeing, like send me pictures of me on TV and be like, I'm watching you.
How does that make you feel?
I just find it a bit weird. Like it's not like I'm doing anything on TV exciting. Like I'm on the phone. Like I'm just chilling.
Do you think?
Why watch?
Do you think they think it's like, I don't know what the right word is. I don't know if the word's gimmick or like they like the idea of that. Like, I'm going to go on a date with a Babestation.
Yeah,
girl.
I think they either watch because they want to know what I actually do, and they don't know if I've been honest with them about it, or that it's like a big. I've actually had a guy before. We went on a date together, and I caught him taking a picture of my ass.
What?
So he put the flash on his phone. We were in a pub. So it wasn't just me and him, there's other people there. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm just putting it in the group chat. And I was like, what? And he's like, I'm just telling the guys I'm with a Babestation girl. And I was like...
And what, took a picture of your ass and then just sent it to all his mates?
Then put it in a group chat. And I was like, what are you doing? And do you know what his response was? It's okay because of what you do for work.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean...
And that's where they cross that line of like... He's just like a fan now because it's like he's like excited telling his friends, like, oh my God, I'm with Alyssa. Like, yeah.
That's mad. That's mad. So, wait, like...
So did you carry on with the date?
Wait,
Oh, yeah, I made him get me dinner. Oh. Yeah, obviously. I ate.
Yeah.
Girls got to eat, you know?
That's it. Oh, man, I hate, like...
That's trash.
Yeah, like, it's because,
Yeah.
well, you're in a room with, like, a couple guys here as well, and all of us are, like, a little bit disgusted in the face, I can tell.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's like I like group chats. Like, I was like, you do group chats, like, when it's, like, a stag and stuff like that, and it's, like, fun. But there's, like, I bet I'd love to go and douchey bag group chats where it's just, like, guys, obviously, misogynistic guys. Well, obviously, do you know what I mean? Think it's okay to just take a picture of a woman's ass and say, she's got a cracking ass because she puts it on babe. It's like,
Yeah.
Fucking weird, man.
It's
Who
weird.
does that?
but it's like you don't even need to, like, obviously he must have been feeling like, I don't know, like buzzing that he's going on a date with you.
Yeah.
And he's just ruined it in like 2 seconds because
Yeah.
he's just mad disrespectful.
And I feel like that was why he went on a date with me as well, to tell his friends that he had been on a date with me.
Oh, so that
And
makes
that's
you
why
feel
he took
shitter.
the picture, yeah. Like, oh my God, I've been on a date with this girl. And then took the picture and was like, yeah, this is this girl. I think that's what it was, like a bragging thing, rather than actually like probably interested in me at all. It's just like to brag to people.
That's bad, man.
Yeah.
Have you had have you had dates that are like, do you always tell them that you work at Babestation straight away?
No. I used to.
See, I do. I've done that as like I always feel
Go
like.
through stages.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you got two options. You either feel like you're lying, or, for me, I feel like I'm put in the friend zone in like 2 seconds.
How do you think it? Yeah, I was gonna ask. How do you think it affects you when you're like talking to girls?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess like you know, like all men aren't like that, and all girls aren't like this. But from my experience, it is like, it's like girls just think that it's like. So when you go on a night out, guys will always think like, oh, I bet you like, you know, you get to see boobs all
Your
the time.
guy friend will tell everyone you speak to.
Yeah,
You work at
and so
Babestation.
therefore, there's a massive, you know, block already. Do you know what I mean? To ever meeting a girl. And then when you start speaking to a girl or anything like that, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I work at Babestation. And I can just tell in their demeanour that they're just like, they're interested because they want to hear about the job because it is
Yeah.
interesting. And they're like, oh, what do you do? What's it like? This, that. And then I go into a false sense of like, oh, she's interested in me. But she's not.
She's just curious.
She's
Yeah,
just curious of
curious,
what the
yeah.
job is. And it's like, okay. But then there's the other way. Like, I went on a night out once and a girl, like, literally had a go at me for working at Babestation because she was, I don't know, I don't want to assume about her, but she was like saying like, you're making women do this, you know, women don't have to do that. Like, you know, it's you know, it's disgusting and stuff like that. So I'm not making girls do that. They
People definitely have a preconceived idea of what Babestation is.
yeah,
Always.
or even like
Always.
camming in general.
Yeah.
and even like OnlyFans as well.
Yeah.
like it's the levels that you want. Do you know what I mean? That's first of all, and secondly, like it's like every girl here is like run like their own. They are their own business, which is well interesting. And it's like, mate, I mean, I like to think sometimes I run the studio, but I don't run the studio. Do you know what I mean?
You know, right?
Force
Shit.
these girls to do these shows.
Listen, would you date a guy who worked at Babestation as a producer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you?
Because I know
You know
that,
the
like,
back,
I know that
Thanks, T, man. He's got my back. It's just a shame my name's Sam.
It's
Carry
because
on.
I know that there's not like the producers aren't out the back getting with all the girls. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like that's the idea that people have.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, they don't work here anymore.
I bet all you do is. I think all you do is, you must touch all these girls.
You must touch all these guys. Nah, it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
There's another thing that I want to talk about as well. So you work here at Babestation and you do camming as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you also do another job, right?
I do indeed.
What do you do?
I am a project coordinator for an offshore engineering company.
Wow. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean?
So I work in the oil and gas industry,
Okay.
and we send guys and equipment out to oil rigs. To put it
Okay.
as simple as that.
Yeah.
So we basically open up the projects for the project engineers to
Yeah.
arrange for
That's
people to do that.
so you do both at the same time. So you work a weekday 9 to 5 there, and then you
Yeah.
do weekends here.
Yeah.
How did they react to you do this?
They actually don't care. I say they don't care. They have no issue.
Well, yeah, because it's a weekend job. It's
Yeah,
like,
they have no issue at all. Like the guys there are actually really good about it. Sometimes I'll come in, they'll be like, "Do you get any weird callers?" And I'm like,
yeah.
every week. Like, but like sometimes
They're
ask
not the
questions-
weird caller, are they?
No, I would recognise their voices definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time with them guys. But yeah, it's more like curiosity. They ask questions, but like there's like no judgment there. I don't feel judged at all by
That's
anyone.
good.
They're actually really good with it. But the place.
So there
that
is good guys out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
But
right.
like all the guys I work with are like probably old enough to be my dad.
Oh.
So I feel like that's why they couldn't ask any
yeah.
other questions.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit weird.
Yeah. They just watch on telly.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. I said that.
Yeah.
That was my joke, guys.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah. She still wants her job. So please. Have you had problems with that in the past?
Yeah. So the place I actually worked at before that, it wasn't about Babestation. I actually got fired for having OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah. And it's like a bizarre situation because
How can they do that though? Surely that's a massive HR thing.
so I was in HR.
Whoa. So they
Yeah.
sacked you for having OnlyFans and you
Yeah.
were doing HR for them.
Yeah, so I was in HR and they said it was unprofessional because I had OnlyFans. But the whole situation was basically a guy that worked for the company that I'd never met, never spoken to before, was apparently going around showing photos of me to people, saying that he had subscribed to my OnlyFans. But these photos, from what I was described, are not me because I don't, it was like X-rated stuff. I don't do that on my OnlyFans and I never have.
Okay.
So just someone saying that they had photos of me and videos and stuff got me fired. I never saw the photos and videos. No one would ever show me. But I feel like it was just more about because they had OnlyFans, whether what they liked on there or not, like whether it was bad or good, or do you know what I mean?
Was this when OnlyFans just came out?
No, this would have been like 4.5 years ago, I'd say.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
bad. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just emphasizes the whole thing, like we just said before, with how guys look at it and stuff like that. And it's just
Yeah, it was
like,
a female manager that fired me though.
That's
But
us all. That's why.
I feel like it
Do you
was
think?
jealousy.
Yeah, 100%. That's why a guy wouldn't fight you for that.
Yeah.
could you not take like legal action on that?
No, because you can't take a company to a tribunal unless you've been there for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
And they told me that when they fired me. So they knew, I feel like they knew what they were doing was wrong. If not, why would you fire someone and say, by the way, you can't take us to a tribunal because you haven't been here long enough? Why would you say that in like an exit interview?
Yeah, I don't see what's the problem with you having OnlyFans though and doing that
Exactly.
job like.
And
Were
my
they- were they-
OnlyFans is quite like
Were they,
tame.
were they,
Like,
did they obviously they had a conception of what OnlyFans is,
Yeah,
and did they
definitely.
think like, I don't know what their thought pattern is.
yeah, I feel like they
Tweet us and let us know your side of the story, which is irrelevant. Anyway,
Actually,
yeah.
quick question. So it was a guy that had signed up to your OnlyFans.
apparently.
yeah, so he was allowed to stay there.
So
Yeah.
you could argue sexism, right?
So I
'Cause
did.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually said to them, okay, so I want it investigated. Who has apparently signed up for my OnlyFans? Who is sharing this photo or video of me that they apparently have of me?
Because that's revenge as well. If you share it to
Yeah.
people, that's known as revenge, right?
Revenge porn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
defi-
so I was like, I want it investigated and I want this person investigated. And it's about 3 months after they fired me, they emailed me and just said, no further action has been taken. And that was it. They never done anything else. So that's why I'm like questioning, like,
The system's messed up.
yeah,
Just to let you know, for a tribunal, just because I'm a little bit of a self-employment guru,
That's your new name now. It's Al, the self-employment.
there
guru.
are exceptions to that 2-year rule. And one of them is if you feel like you've been discriminated against based on your
I
sex,
knew that.
you could actually have taken them to a tribunal.
Yeah. Well,
But
unfortunately,
that's
they
probably-
didn't tell me that information.
But that's probably why they told you
yeah.
you can't do you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
put that thought in your head so you wouldn't go out and do any of your own research.
Yeah.
Because if you had done, do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
probably would have.
I hope they're watching, man. They are going to be sweating.
I know some of the people that work there do follow me on socials. So
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
they're not all horrible. Did you still get on with some of them?
no, there was like
No, they're all horrible.
no, do you know what? There's probably like one person that I've spoke to since leaving there.
Okay.
That was like I had on Facebook and stuff. It was a guy and he was really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one else. No one else I've ever even spoken to since leaving there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's messed up. So let's go back to dating and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you tried online dating? Have you tried this online
Yeah.
dating stuff? How's that go?
No.
I don't like them either. What have you tried? Because I've done Bumble, I've done Hinge, I've done Tinder, which is a waste of everyone's time.
Oh my God. So first, okay, I was on Bumble and no one told me that the girl had to message first. I didn't realise that was a rule of Bumble.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Bumble's just made it easy for me. That's why I did that one, because
Yeah.
I was like, well, she's just going to have to...
No one told me that.
but
So I
it's
was
really
matching.
demoralising when you get no messages.
Yeah. So that's
people
how I
message you?
felt.
Like,
Say that again.
yeah, sorry, you go.
Yeah, no, so that's how I felt. So I was matching all these people and no one was messaging me. So I started unmatching people and like I deleted the app. And it wasn't until like weeks later, someone was like, you do realise that guys can't actually physically message you first.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, what?
And then did you just get rid of the app?
I'd already got rid of it at this point. I thought, there's no going back now. I've
Nah.
embarrassed myself enough. All these guys are going to be like, oh, she's back for round 2. She didn't bother messaging me.
That's true.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No one ever told me that.
No, the other ones are easier because, like, don't know. I guess it's traditional for the. Do you think it's like the guy messages first? Like, I guess when you're out on a night out, the guy would normally walk up to the girl, which
Yeah.
is shit scary. Isn't it?
Aw.
It is. No, it is though. I'm not trying to be cutesy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You've-
that's scary, but I normally sit in the corner on my phone.
Did she come to you, T? Because you've got a partner.
No.
You went to her.
Yeah, I'm not going to say how.
No, that's fine. That's
I'll tell you after the show. But yeah, I went to her.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess I don't know anyone like, but then I work at Babestation, so what Babestation girl would go to him? Do you know what I mean? He just takes a picture and sends it all to his mates anyway. So, yeah,
Standard.
yeah. Okay, cool. Have you done any other, like, you done speed dating? You done anything like
Oh
that?
my God.
Yeah.
I went to London to an event in London, a singles event.
Okay.
And let's just say I'll never be going to one again.
Why?
It was like scraping the bottom of the barrel of singles.
This was with girls here, right?
Yeah.
This is with Annie Mae and,
Three Babestation
and
girls.
Tanya, yeah?
We literally walked in and the security guard went, "You're not here for this singles night, are you?" We were like, "Yeah." And he actually laughed and we were like, "What's he laughing for?" Walked in and was like, "Shit." That's why he laughed.
It was a
Yeah.
really singles night.
Yeah. Yeah.
But surely those guys were buzzing. Imagine that. You go to a London singles night. You've probably gone for a few times now. And then you're there, 3 Babestation girls walk in.
Exactly.
Did they approach you?
Yeah. So many people approached
And what
us.
what was their lines? What did they say?
Oh my God, I can't even remember. They were like, there was awful chat up lines though.
Why do guys do that? Why do guys go for chat up lines?
Yeah, it's really cringy stuff as well. Like
Has a chat up line ever worked on you?
they say it and I'm like, what am I meant to say to that? They've just killed the conversation.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about chat up lines.
Yeah, because they're just like showy offy.
Yeah.
And they don't really make sense either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're on the singles night. Because I guess you're looking for a relationship, or I guess
I get bored.
yeah,
Yeah, I get bored sometimes and I think, do you know what? It'd be nice to be with someone right now.
Yeah.
And then give it a month and I'm no longer bored and I'm like, do you know what? I'm happy being single.
yeah.
That's probably why I'm single.
Because you don't want to be with anyone.
I'm like, do you know what? Don't want you anymore. Thanks for a good month, but I'm no longer bored.
you get bored easy.
I'm like, it's hot girl summer now. See you in winter.
Do you get bored with the guy, or do you just get bored? Like, do you just think it's not going anywhere, or
I think I get bored with the guy.
really?
Yeah, like I see like one little red flag and I'll keep seeing them. And then at the end, I'm like, do you know what? That little red flag at the beginning is still there. So let's just
What's your longest relationship?
a year.
Is that it?
Do you know how long I've been single?
How long?
6 years.
Oh shit! So yeah,
Dun, dun. See, that's why you need one of your little.
I've lost words.
The silence.
You can't even think what button to press.
People would think that's crazy though, just because of what you do, and obviously like you're a beautiful girl, and it's just hard to believe that you're not been in a relationship. Like, I mean, it's easy to believe that I haven't been in a relationship for. Why is everyone nodding their head instantly? Don't put the sound effect on. Don't do the clapping.
I was just gonna say because you work at Babestation.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll keep using that reason. Yeah.
I'll use that.
Yeah, you use that one as well. Yeah. No, but it is a thing that definitely does
I feel like
affect
I'm
it.
like this fantasy that people like wish they could be with, and they actually never could, no matter who they are.
Yeah, and then
Because I'll stay single forever.
Nah, I think you'll definitely find someone. It's just got to be the right timing, I guess. But
I'm very picky.
you're picky. Okay, so you said some red flags. What are red flags? Like, just so I know what to avoid.
There's many red flags, but
Okay.
like the last guy I was seeing, his red flag straight from the beginning was he wanted kids in the next 2 years. And after that, I was like, no,
How long did you know him for when he said that?
a few months.
A few months.
Yeah, and he was like, I want kids in the next 2. He's like, I want to have a kid in the next 2 years. That's me working it out. Like, I'd have to fall pregnant in the next year.
But then you're gonna have to. I think your mic's just scratching against your jeans there. I think like surely you'd have to. Why would a guy say? Did you not have a conversation about it afterwards and say like, "Oh, I felt uncomfortable like with that because that's
No,
not my plan"? Or
He asked me if I wanted kids, and I was like, no. And then he sort of like gave a little nervous laugh and was like, I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't want kids.
yeah,
And he was like, oh, well, I want kids in the next 2 years. And then we were actually seeing each other for about 6 months. But
Yeah.
like further down the line, I was like, this is going to be an issue, like, because I don't want kids and you really do. And it got to the point where he was like, actually, no, I don't want kids anymore. And I was like, no, that's not how this works. You don't just decide you don't want kids anymore.
yeah.
I feel like he was waiting, thinking I would change my mind.
The thing is, like, at least that's like a serious like discuss. Like that's an important conversation to have, and that's like a good reason.
It's a good red flag.
Do you know that's a good red flag?
to have.
Do you have bad ones?
There's so many red flags.
Go on, give me
I know,
another one.
like if a guy says to me their ex is a psycho, red flag straight away. No girl's a psycho unless you've made her a psycho like that.
Yes, that's the thing.
That's
though.
the sort of thing.
That's the thing. Like stuff like that. It's just childish, though, isn't it? Because surely, like, you got to build trust in a relationship and stuff like that. And it's like when you break that trust and you don't communicate, then it's just like messed up, and that's what happens. But I guess there's going to be. Do you think is there any red flags that have come up and you're like, do you know what? I'm going to give it another chance.
No.
Do you, okay,
I'm out.
the single for 6 years thing is starting to feel like not anyone else's fault but your own. Do you know?
That makes sense.
It's starting to make sense now. No, but that makes sense though. But like,
I don't know, a red flag for me as well, like someone that's not motivated, someone that moans about their job and says that they hate it, but they never want to change it and they never want to do any better.
Yeah.
That's a red flag for me.
But it must be. But everyone moans about their job. But it must be a constant thing. Like when you see it as a constant thing.
Yeah, no, it's been like I dated a guy before and he was a bartender. Nothing against bartenders, but he was
I used to bartend.
See, I have as well.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, the money's shit, like the hours are shit. And I was just like, well, why don't you look for another job then? He's like, oh, I'm just going to stay here a bit longer. And I was like, well, I was like, but like everything you've just told me, you could actually change by getting another job. And he had what did he have? Like an engineering, he had like an engineering qualification. I was like, so why are you at a bar and moaning about it when you've literally got qualifications to get
So you
another
want
job?
someone that matches, like, because you are ambitious, like,
Yeah.
because obviously all
I
what you're
work
doing
hard
here.
for the stuff that I've got. I want someone that wants to do the same and doesn't just moan that they haven't got things.
Well, firstly, you work like 7 days a week,
Yes.
which is mad in
3
general.
years. 3 years. ago.
You've worked 7 days a week for 3 years.
It would have been 3 years in October. So like
You ain't got
coming up
time.
to 3.5 years. I got time to waste, okay? The girl's busy.
Yeah, but it's good though because obviously like because you recently I saw because you went to like one of my dream places, Iceland.
Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good.
You won a competition, didn't you?
Yeah, I went for a photo shoot So it's like a photo shoot holiday. But yeah, so I didn't have to pay for it. So it was good. 'Cause I
That's
won it.
sick. How's Iceland?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Is traveling something you really want to do, like just constantly, or is it, have you got a couple of places you want to go to, or
I go on like 5 holidays a year at least.
you go on 5 holidays a year?
Yeah.
What you got this year?
So this year, all I've got booked so far this year is
I've got Cornwall booked this year.
no, I've just got Turkey and Greece.
Okay.
That's all I've got booked. But I will be going to America at some point this year, and I should be booking to go to Dubai later in the year,
Nice.
and then probably like another European place. But I was gone
Yeah.
5.
Just don't do anything naughty in Dubai because you'll go straight to. Did you hear in the story recently? In the news about the Love Island girl? Did you hear about that?
All I know about is...
Not that thing. I wasn't talking about that thing.
Okay, never mind.
No.
I'm going to shut up.
No. You won't have a problem with this because you're a good girl. I assume. Yeah, just drink and
Angel.
stuff like that. There's I literally saw I think today. There's a girl that went on Love Island, right? She came back from Dubai and she was like all fine. There was a video floating around of her doing a line of cocaine. And it all went around and it went all viral and stuff like that. I don't know if she was doing it on someone. I don't know. This is all allegedly, by the way. I've only seen this earlier today. Yeah. She was flying to somewhere like where you have to transfer in Dubai. She landed in Dubai, got arrested. She's looking at 10 years.
Is her name Kaz?
Yeah, Kaz.
I heard of that, yeah.
Kaz.
You
That's
don't-
it.
Do not fuck about in these countries.
That's
man.
it, that's
Like,
it,
if
man.
you're listening to this podcast, don't go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Don't go to Afghanistan.
Well, you can go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. and
Alyssa
start
Jay's
fucking
good.
About.
Yeah. It's just mad. But she was on Love Island. Kaz, exactly.
Yeah.
It's Kaz.
Yeah, because I just remember seeing something because she like opened up like a school or something in Thailand and put loads of money into it and like to done loads of charity.
Yeah,
and
'cause
stuff.
she's not
And
a bad
people were like,
person.
she done one thing, and yeah, that's what I saw of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, I mean, like, she just wanted to have a good time, but she chose the wrong place.
Yeah.
Would you do Love Island?
No.
Nah. Why not?
Do you know what?
You do well on Love Island because
No,
you're
so
easy to get on with.
I've actually had a message from a casting person before from Love Island
Yeah.
asking if I would be interested in applying for the show. But the reason I stop it at that point is because I feel like they're approaching me because I'm pretty. They're not approaching me for any other reason. They're not approaching me because they think I would suit the show or because my personality would be good and they think I'm likable. They literally have just seen my photos and thought, she'd be good.
That's just obviously annoyed you because you are all those other things, but that's not
Yeah.
what you got.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I feel like,
But
why?
how would they get to know your personality unless you actually went and turned up?
I would apply myself.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
like because Big Brother's coming back, innit? So I guess you have to fill out like a massive form, and it's the fact that they've approached you and
They've
gone,
only
you
approached me because I'm pretty.
because you're only pretty.
Not because they've
So it's
seen like even any TikToks or anything of me
So-
actually speaking. It's just purely photos. And they'd be like, oh, would you be interested in like coming down? It's like, no, thank you.
And that was their first instinct, so you were just like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have been on another TV show though, haven't you? I know
Yeah.
this one.
And I've been asked to go on several TV shows, yeah.
Okay, before we go into the one you've been on, what ones have you been asked to go on?
So there was Love Island.
Love Island?
There was Celebs Go Dating. I got asked to go on there.
Oh, okay. I like that
Married at
programme.
First Sight.
Married at First Sight?
Sight, yeah.
I'd do that one.
Yeah. Do you know what? With that one, it's just like they take you out of your life for 3 months.
Yeah.
And that's just a long time for me to disappear.
It's 3 months, yeah, because it's different now, isn't it? Because I watched the
Yeah.
last one where everyone were you obsessed? I was obsessed with it, or you was obsessed? Both were obsessed with it. Because you told me to start watching it, and then I
Yeah.
started watching it, and it was just like because
You're
it made
coming
it.
in like, I'm catching up.
You know, I'm catching up. That's it. Because they do it like I don't know what the style is when it's like not The Only Way Is Essex or like Made in Chelsea. Like it's like afterwards they like all get together and they know there's going to be arguments. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's just so much more entertaining like that. And you'd be good on that though. So would they like match you with someone? Do you have to fill out like a form like you would do?
Yeah, so with Married at First Sight, I actually went through all the process of the application process and everything with them. So I had a phone call with them, I had a like Zoom interview and everything. It just got to a certain point where I sort of pulled out, but I had all of that. So yeah, they ask you all about your type. what you do and don't like in a guy. Like, I just feel like all my answers are impossible because I'm not going to like anyone.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're probably never going to find me a man anyway.
I bet it was.
Not with my requirements, not on my list.
I feel like you filling out the form was quite an experience in itself. You're just like, oh God, I don't like anyone.
Excuse me, I need another bit of paper. I filled this one.
Yeah. Celebs go dating. You done any other? Been in any other?
Yeah,
ones?
like these, like celebs go dating and stuff. They just messaged me and asked if I wanted to do it, and I just didn't respond.
Ah.
Or maybe I should have. And
because you go out with another celebrity then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would go with a celebrity. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think I don't like the idea of myself being compared to other people.
Okay.
I'm one of the people that I question myself a lot. So if they put me and another girl and they pick the other girl, I would think personally, why not me? Why them? And I don't think I want to put myself in that situation.
That's true.
Where I'm like, why am I not good enough? Why did they not pick me?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the Married at First Sight makes more sense than doing the Love Island.
Yeah.
Doing the other thing. You did an episode of you've sent it to me. Was it Single Town?
Single Town, yeah.
Which I don't know if anyone's heard of it because no, neither have I.
It never came back.
It never came back. So did you just do one episode?
Yeah, I done one episode. So there was one series filmed of it a few years ago.
It was on ITV.
Yeah, on ITV, ITV2, and then
what stage were you like? Were you working here? Were you working at studio? Were you not doing it at all?
I think it was just before I was at. No, actually, I think I was here.
You think you were here?
Yeah.
And then, so how did that?
Or I was at studio.
So there's this one clip that you sent me. I don't think it's bad. I don't think you should be embarrassed at all. Honestly, the guy's an idiot.
I called him out.
Rightfully so. So it's a couple, right? And it's like, you know, like I said before,
We were at a mixer.
At a mixer.
Yeah.
I'm talking for you. You say what happened.
No, so
You were there. I wasn't even there. I've just seen the video over and over again. You go.
So we were at a mixer and everyone was talking to everyone and they sort of just paired us off at one point. So there was me and another girl with these two guys that were on the show. And then, just sat and had a conversation. But the guy didn't know my name. And I told him, but he just obviously he was very arrogant, I think.
So arrogant. You can tell by like his. Did he like apologise?
No. I don't even think on that clip you can see him apologise. I don't think he apologised. I think he just sort of laughed it off. And do you know what's funny though? He was very arrogant on the show. I think when he thought he was going to be all famous and that. And then after the show, it didn't go anywhere. He slid into my DMs and I was like, no, hun.
You're joking.
He started trying to message me on Instagram after like not knowing my name and like being very like off with me on the show.
And then what did he say?
No, he was just messaging me like, oh, would you want to meet up sometime and stuff like that.
No,
and
you just parred me off on ITV.
Yeah, live TV, forgot my name. Like, thanks, hand.
I mean, that's some like, I mean, I don't know if arrogance is the right word, but surely like, is it naivety or like, there's no self-awareness there, is it? Like,
think
surely.
he just thought
I'm looking for support. That's what I'm looking this way for.
I think he just thought he was going to
I'm not
be
gonna lie.
like
I'm not gonna lie. This
big person that could have anyone he wanted. I think that's what he thought. I'm going to do this show and I can get anyone. So I'm not going to bother with these people. And then after he's like, shit, actually, they're my best bet.
I didn't want this podcast to be about how shit men are, but it's not working good for us, is it?
I'll be real. Is it that bad? Like, I forget people's names all the time. I haven't seen the clip.
Nah, the way.
I can show you the clip.
Okay.
I'll show you the clip now. Let me show you the clip.
He's chatting to 23-year-old Alicia. That's Alicia.
So tell us a bit about you. What's your usual time?
As long as I find someone like attractive and have like a good laugh, good personality.
Now, could you potentially see something going on?
What?
Do you even know my name?
Yeah.
What's it?
What's my name?
Who needs names when it's all about numbers, eh?
Do you know what I mean?
That was all the bit that one of my friends sent that to me. But,
Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah, no, you could tell just by the look on his face. It looked like he was even like proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
He was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He was trying to be this big main character.
Yeah.
And he's
Not.
no. And then
NPC.
he just went straight to the DMs because he was like, well, do you know what? I'm already being a dick, so I might as well just go full dickhead and just see if I can get a shag out of it. Obviously.
They tried to set me up on another date with him the day after as well, but I said no.
Oh, really? So
I got rid of my airtime because I didn't want to sit with the guy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to sit with him either.
Yeah,
He
they were
just
like,
seemed-
"Can you come on a date the next day? Like, we'll do it." And I was like, "Thank you, I'm gonna go home."
Yeah, fair play.
Thanks for the trip to London.
So, as we're talking about DMs, do you want to play a game? I've
Yeah.
already. Let's not pretend. I've already prepared you for this game.
Yes.
Alyssa Jay has kindly let me go on her phone, and I'm going to go on your Instagram, and we'll do a little slide in the DMs. Yeah. I think I know what the right thing to say is. You're already looking nervous. I promise I won't be that bad, or it might be. I'll see how I feel as we go along.
I always get B-list celebrities slide into my DMs, never A-list.
Okay. Well, let's go. Do you want to go A-list, or do you want to go? Or do you want to go? Do you want?
Realistic.
No. I want to find you. So first of all, they've got to be in the UK, unless you want to move somewhere. Do you want to move? Would you want to move to another country?
Depends how hot it is.
No, let's stick UK.
Stick UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So don't say exactly, but what like region do you live around? Like you're not from Scotland. Is it
No, I spend more time probably around London.
around London?
London and surrounding
That's
areas.
cool. That's cool. Okay, we can do that. So south, basically. That would make more sense. I'm
I feel like only northern people think London is just south.
not northern though.
No, but northern people are like south. I wouldn't even consider London as south.
No, that's true. No, you wouldn't.
I feel like central,
Yeah. Well, it's not in the middle though, is it?
close enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's not. Okay. So, how do you feel about footballers?
I feel like football is a little bit arrogant.
What do you think?
Footballers I've spoken to in the past.
Yeah. Oh. Actually, I forgot. You put a Twitter thing the other day, and I replied to it.
I did.
What was your tweet?
Should I
Can I
tell
get
the
that?
girlfriend of the footballer that's been messaging me for the last year that he's been messaging me?
Oh my god! And then I started asking
Yeah.
questions, which I will re-ask
You
here
did.
to try and find out who it is. Is it? But is the girl work here?
No,
That could have been trouble. So the girl doesn't work here.
no.
Okay, the footballer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask the same questions. I can't remember what I said as answers. So he's not Premier League, is he?
No, championship.
Championship. Is he? Where does he play? Is he attacker, defender,
Defender.
central defender?
No.
Don't know. Defender. That's all right. That's enough.
He stands in front of the goal.
He stands in front of
He's
the
not the keeper.
defender. And does he play for? So championship defender. Does he play for a northern team or a southern team?
Southern team.
Around London.
No.
Wait, get up the championship table for me, and then okay. So he's a defender. He plays in the championship. Plays for a southern team. Is it around London?
A couple of hours from London.
Couple of hours from London.
Is it Luton?
No. Luton's closer to London than a couple of hours.
I don't know. we'll cut out the geography. Maybe like
Reading?
Reading.
Bit further away
Birmingham.
from London. No.
QPR.
Nope.
Oh, wait,
I
this
don't
is
feel
exciting.
like they're that far down the league, you know.
Watford?
No.
Oh, Watford would have been a good shout. Let me get up. I'm gonna put your phone down. I just need to see. Let me have a look. Let me look. Championship team.
Sheffield?
Nope.
Are we just listing places now?
Yeah.
Just listing
This is
everyone
part of
on
the game.
on
How
the
long have we got
table.
here? Like,
Have they? So how long has he played for this club?
4 years.
Oh, how old is he?
22.
22.
Is he white or black? Like, I don't know where we're going. Okay, cool.
some
Mixed. He's mixed race.
football players sweating right now, man.
Do you reckon all championship football players are sweating right now?
100%.
I've had several players message me. Quite a few. Yeah. a
Oh
lot of
my
them
God.
arrogant. What?
If we get the name, will you say it?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
I'll let you
That's
get to
the
the team.
Instagram. That's the Instagram post to advertise.
Oh my God.
Exclusive.
Okay. Right. So if I find this championship football player,
Is it Millwall? Have I said Millwall?
no,
I feel
that's
like I said
too close to London. It's a couple of hours away.
Yeah,
Oh, mate.
basically, this footballer's been
Right,
messaging me for a year maybe, and I found out last week he's had a girlfriend for 2 years.
And did you think it was going well?
No, it's just been like, he always messages me asking to meet me, asking to come around my house, asking me for photos all the time. And I literally found out last week, there was like, he's got a girlfriend. So I found his girlfriend on socials, and they've been together 2 years. But he's been talking to me for a year, maybe longer than a year.
That's mad.
Yeah. And I never knew because I don't have him on socials or anything. I never knew he had a girlfriend. But yeah, I literally found out last week he's got a girlfriend.
West Brom.
No.
So London to Milton Keynes
Is
probably about an
is it-
hour.
So it's 30 minutes away, you said.
Yeah, they're not as far down as you lot are going on the table.
Sheffield United.
No, they're in the top 10.
Norwich. No, I said Norwich. Sunderland.
No, Sunderland's north.
So far.
Coventry.
No,
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
no.
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
No, what did you say before that? Guys, we're so close.
Sheffield.
Before that.
Fuck.
Hold on, let's just do this sensibly.
Burnley.
right? Yeah.
No. It's not a game anymore if we don't do it like that. Everyone's look
In the top 10.
Guys, look, it's very simple. The longer this goes on, the more every championship football player is sweating.
Blackburn.
Yeah? Yeah? They're just sweating now. They're thinking, oh no.
Norwich.
They're looking in their
Norwich.
Insta. Norwich.
It's Norwich.
Okay, let's go Norwich's team.
Let's go to the squad.
Okay,
Hey.
Norwich's team. Oi.
I can't tell you the person. I don't know if I'm going to out him to his girlfriend yet.
Do you get on with a girlfriend?
I don't know her. I don't know
Yeah,
his
maybe
girl.
this might be a bit deep.
First name start of an.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
And
that's
his second
enough.
name and his second name. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's enough.
It doesn't take long to crack the code.
Okay. Just to,
We can always cut that bit out.
no. Just to clarify, like Alyssa Jay did not say anything there. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
You said it. Yeah. You just
Yes.
said the team and the
I
league
did.
and what position you guys.
And his initials.
I gave you
And what colour you want.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. But
we've-
yeah, so
we've-
listen, I
we've-
don't trust footballers.
Nah, man. I'm not surprised. Well, we've punished the whole of the Championship League and every player in it. Let's.
And there's another player. I don't know
here we
what
go.
I don't know what team he plays for. Let me look on my phone. There's another player who messaged me, and he actually got really, I'd say, angry and abusive with me because I wouldn't send him photos.
Okay, we can say his name.
Okay, yeah,
And
we're out
he
there.
plays for. Let's have a look. Oh, I think he's Premier League as well.
Oi.
We're in the big leagues now.
I don't do football.
It-
He wears,
the-
he plays for Everton. Everton.
Defender. Do you know where he plays?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, no, fair enough.
This one, it didn't go on for that long.
Did he play for England?
No.
Do you know what we'll do? We'll leave it at Everton. Guys, guess. We'll post this.
Yeah.
thing on
Guess what it is,
Instagram,
yeah.
And then leave
Yeah.
it in the comments who you think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me very nasty messages because I wouldn't send him nudes, basically.
Okay. So
He's like, "Do you not know who I am?"
We
Yeah.
can
He's like,
bleep
"I
it
do."
and edit it out. Who was it?
Okay. Okay.
And I got Jacob Murphy's number, mobile number.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, Jacob. Newcastle United fan.
yeah.
Oh, he's a good lad. Good lad.
He's the only person I've actually probably spoke to that wasn't a dick.
Yeah.
Then he moved to Newcastle. so-
Oh, got it. Yeah, it'd be nice because he played for Norwich as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
they all
So,
start at Norwich.
so even though we just beeped it out, if all Liverpool fans could now guess which Everton player was abusive in the DMs to Alyssa, if we could out them, that would be great. Put your guesses down below. Trust me, it's a fun game. Jordan Pickford, Newcastle fan, it's probably him. Joking, Jordan. I don't know him.
That
Like I know who he is. You know,
First
like
name
we're-
basis.
First name basis. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so let's. You just put your phone over there. We've still got
Put
a
it as
game to
far
play.
away as I
We've
could.
got this game to play. We've got this game to play. Yeah. So so let's not go footballer. Okay. What about someone like a rapper in music? UK rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me have a look. See. What rappers do you like? It'd be good if you like their music as well.
I like Central C. Is he English?
Yeah.
I like
He's
his
English.
songs.
Let's look at Central C.
I don't think
Don't
he's
know what he
from
looks like.
London, though. He's got like a bit of an accent there.
I don't know what he looks like. I just like his songs.
I mean, he's in America as well now, and he's doing all that sort
Yeah,
of stuff.
he's doing big in America.
Central. It's going to show how much I can't. Okay, he's got 6.5 million followers.
He's not going to reply to me.
He might do. You don't know. He's an entrepreneur. He's a good looking chap. I mean,
Is he?
it depends what you like. I mean,
He looks a bit skinny for me.
a bit skinny. There he is.
Okay, not
Built in
skinny.
a.
I honestly never knew what he looked like. I just listened to his songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you know what he looks like. Let's not go Central C. No offence. Don't know how you're not going to take that offensive. What about RD?
Who's that?
What song does he do? What does RD do? Oh, I'm going to go on here.
Flowers and Oliver Twist and Loser and With It.
I know Flowers.
Feed me more. Oliver Twist. That one. He does that one. All right, maybe not him. I mean, you don't know his music. What about Bugsy Malone?
I don't know what he looks like.
Oh, he's a good-looking chap. He's pretty built. Do you like muscly guys?
Yeah. Don't mind them.
The Bugsy Malone. He's got 1.3 million followers. Why it's taking its time. Bugsy Malone. He's got his first picture's definitely trying to get something.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go Bugsy Malone then.
Why do I listen to these people's songs? I don't know what they look like. I feel like I'm missing out now.
He's got that new one, like Out of Nowhere. That one's pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good. I like that song. Okay, let's message Bugsy Malone. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it comes up straight away saying tap to send a message by Instagram. What type of products do you
They're
have?
like the suggested ones. Aren't
Yeah.
they?
Do you offer free shipping? Oh, maybe it's just buying something then. Well,
Maybe he sells something.
yeah. I mean, I'll start with hey.
I'll buy what he's selling.
How do you? Hey, Bugs. Do you want to call him Bugs?
No.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Malone.
No.
Hey,
Is this why
Babe.
you're single?
huh?
What would you message me?
This is not what I'm messaging you. This is what you're messaging. This is what I think
But
Bugsy
would you
would want to
start
hear.
off that message to a girl like that?
Hey, Bugs.
Hey, Bugs. Well, if her name was Bugs, yeah, Bugsy Malone.
How would you slide in, Sam?
How would I slide
Yeah.
in? I've never done it.
Europe.
Just Europe.
That's how I.
I feel more confident with a voice note.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll just go
Not
straight for
me.
it. I mean, I don't slide. I mean, I do fire emoji a lot. I've done it on you a couple of times. I do fire emoji on every girl here.
Yeah. Money bags.
That's it. I don't do. No one responds to me. They just go thumbs up. Nice one, Sam. I was like, yeah, I was trying to slide in, but obviously not. Okay, let's start with something like, how would you if you were going to slide in someone's DMs, what would you say?
I feel like I'd make like an excuse as to why I was doing it.
Okay, so it's not obvious.
Just, yeah. Like a question. Something that's like intriguing that people are like, should I answer this? People do it to me all the time and I don't answer, but...
So we're not going to do that. We're going to go really, really forward.
Okay.
So, the girls start with hey? What do you start with?
Hi.
Hi.
It depends. I don't know. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Babes. Bugs. Just a girl that is on Babestation every weekend. Hashtag just saying.
Hashtag arrogant.
Well, you got to go with confidence, do you know what I mean? Didn't know. Because you want us to do a question. Didn't know if
Shouldn't have said that, should I?
I could be in your next
Music video.
next music video.
I can feel it. I can feel it coming.
Next music video. We could go for drinks after. What do you like to drink?
Cocktails.
2-for-1 cocktails is on at Wetherspoons. Do you reckon he was going to know it's a guy? Wetherspoons.
I think he's going to know it's not genuine.
Do you think? Yeah, but I think he's more likely to.
I would just put 2-for-1 cocktails on you.
2-for-1 cocktails is on at Wetherspoons.
No, I would have just put 2-for-1
in?
cocktails on you.
Are you in? It's on you, Mr. Mr. Malone. Malone. Do you sign off with a kiss?
Yeah.
Kiss? 2 kisses?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? don't even care at this point.
Just put as many as you want.
Yeah, that's cool. There you go. That's been sent. Do you want to do another one?
No.
Well, we can figure it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got to try and find. Well, let's not do
You
football.
need to go for B list. I have a lot of.
KSI?
Yeah, that's not B list, is it?
No, well, okay, yeah, never mind.
Do you know what I mean? I could do. KSI. You could do
I
like
have a lot
different.
of people watch my stories with blue ticks.
How do I do that? What do you mean?
Like I have a lot of like say celebs, like B list celebs that
Watch your story.
yeah that watch my story and go on my profile, but they don't follow me. It's really weird. I see it all the time.
Okay, so if I
guy
went
from Hollyoaks recently
Let me-
started watching all my
So
stuff.
if I go on
and
your story
followed.
now, you did a story of the last podcast we did.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me see who's
If I find a blue tick, you never know.
there's.
No, I had a guy in Hollyoaks recently follow me.
Oh really?
Like loads of my photos. Yeah.
Yeah. What about an actor?
Yeah.
You don't seem that. Man, you've had a lot of people look at your thing. No blue tick. No blue ticks today. Just loads of
Loads of
n-
Babestation fans.
yeah. Just loads of nobodies. Joking. You're all important to Alyssa Jay, just not to me. Okay, let's go.
I don't even think I have any. Do you know who my celebrity crush is?
Go on.
Anthony Joshua.
That's a good one to message.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't even know if he's single.
Why? Because he's lost a couple of fights now, and he's probably gonna.
And he's looking to lower his standards.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I meant as in the fact that he ain't got a fight to build up for, is he? He's not doing a lot of work at the moment. Well, he might be, to be fair.
Got a bit of spare time on his hands.
That's it. I think he's got a fight coming up.
I actually need.
But, Anthony Joshua, like, I don't know, man. Like, I love watching him box, but do you not think he just has, like, a bit of arrogance look at him?
I don't think I've ever watched him box, to be fair.
Do you even know what he looks like?
Yeah. He's my celebrity crush.
Okay, yeah. So you're just going purely on looks then?
Yeah.
All right, if it's not looks, who would you go for? Like, is there a celebrity or like
Someone funny.
someone funny? We could do a comedian.
Okay. I don't know any comedians' names.
Oh, okay, well, this is going to be hard then.
You just go for what you want to go for.
I just, yeah, I feel like you've just sort of given up because you feel like we're not.
I'm good with faces, not with names.
Okay. What about? Okay, let's not do comedian then. We can do actor. We could do what? Who's on EastEnders recently? Go on, man in the booth. What about like? Do you want like? Is there height? Is there blue eyes, blonde hair, brown eyes, brown hair? Like, what's your type?
My type is tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
But with like,
Speak for yourself, T.
but I like light eyes. Like I don't like brown eyes, which I have brown eyes, I know. But
Yeah.
I prefer people with light eyes.
Yeah, I don't think Instagram will let me do that. Find that.
Preferences.
I mean, that would be good though, wouldn't it? Instagram, sort it out. I don't know what Anthony Joshua's. I don't think Anthony Joshua's on Insta, you know. AJ.
By the sounds of it, you're into like your black guys, right? But no, just because of who everyone we've pointed out so far.
You're allowed to comment on this, Alan. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't know what colour Central Sea was. Okay, just saying.
Okay, cool. Okay. Just because we're looking, I can't find that many black actors in EastEnders.
Tall, dark, and
BBC,
handsome.
sort it out. Okay.
Tall, dark, and handsome. They don't have to be black.
Should I just type in black people?
No. How much of this are we going to have to cut out? What about who? Does anyone with a blue tick already follow you?
Who's the Hollyoaks guy that likes all your shit?
I don't know his name, but he's black.
There you go. Perfect.
He was a policeman in Hollyoaks, I think. I didn't know who he was. I just had a stalk on his profile because I thought, why is he liking all my photos?
Hollyoaks, black, please.
If you don't get a reply from a Hollyoaks actor, you're washed.
Boy, that's pressure, man. He might be busy on Hollyoaks. What's the guy's name so I can have a look?
Is it this guy? PC Soul Reeves.
What's his actual name?
Was it
I don't think that's his Instagram name, actually.
Yeah, I started putting in PC.
Hold on.
This conversation hasn't been very PC.
Hey, officer.
Hey, officer.
Portrayed by Chris Charles.
Chris Charles.
No, isn't it? Oh, no, you're right. Sorry.
That's what I made out.
Chris Charles official. He's a thespian and a human, so they're both good.
I have no idea.
He's a father,
Oh,
Yes, homewrecker.
Yeah, that's
and
Let's do it.
that guy.
Yeah, that's him.
that him?
So has he already messaged you?
No, he
No,
li-
he was liking on my photos, but if you and then watching my stories, but if you go on,
Yeah.
no, yeah, he was just
No.
liking all my photos and followed me.
Come on, Chris Charles. Should we go?
Go on then.
Yay! I reckon this one's got potential, so I'm gonna.
I do get loads of random people start watching my stories, like, and I never realized before that I used to talk to a guy that was on Love Island.
Oh right.
He was only on like the villa, so he wasn't on there long. But after he started messaging me again, I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And realized he was on Love Island. That we had been speaking for ages. Like we actually matched on Tinder before we went in the villa.
That's mad.
Yeah,
We'll message that guy in a bit.
he does reply.
Yeah. Hey. No, hi. You start with hi. Hi, Chris. Just watching Hollyoaks.
I've never seen Hollyoaks in my life.
What? Oh, this is when my dick.
What's happened to your
Dick?
dick?
No. I was going to say this is where my dyslexia comes into play, but I said dick instead, so I can't even speak. How do you spell Hollyoaks?
Hollyoaks.
I thought it is literally what it is.
Literally.
It's all live, isn't it? Just watching Hollyoaks. And
Is he even still on Hollyoaks?
I must say,
It says on the wiki.
He ain't left,
I
has
must,
he?
I must say,
Watching Hollyoaks Omnibus.
yeah, there we go. I like that. I was watching oh, other things.
Oh,
For
he
me.
ain't spelling that.
Oh, it's all right. It's come up automatically. Oh, sorry. Yeah, omnibus. There we go. Had to correct myself. And I must say, your acting is just okay.
Sounds about right.
But you're fit. So that must be why you got the job.
Start
Story
with
of my
hate.
life.
Start with hate. I like it.
But lucky for you, you have a new audition taking me out on a date. I want it to be as pricey as possible
We can see why Sam's Bumble wasn't popping off.
because let's be honest, I'm worth it. Hashtag payday date day. Am I right to send that?
I felt I don't really have a choice now. So
Oh,
you
it's already
just-
sent anyway. So okay.
People are going to think I'm horrible.
Well, they won't because they'll see this and they'll know it's me.
I hope so.
It's all right. If we could, after the, if they reply back, can we check back in with you with an update and see what they say, and then can I reply to them back?
Okay.
Well, thanks, Alyssa.
Thank you.
It's been great. We've covered lots of things today. We've covered what have we covered? We played a game where we slid
My
into
whole love life.
your whole love life. We've just played with your life today. We've slipped into a couple of celebrities' DMs. We've found out about how you started a Babestation, what your interests are and who you are as a person, and then also a little bit about your love life and like how it's hard being single or doing what you're doing, and obviously going back into you've done dating shows to try and find someone and stuff like that, but
They never work.
everything about it sounds like you're pretty happy being single. So yeah. So I just want to give a massive round of applause to Alyssa Jay, our lovely guest today. Episode 2. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
That's all right. That's all right. Thank you for listening to the Option 1 podcast with Alyssa Jay. Thank you so much for being a lovely guest today. Go and follow her and go and follow us on all our social media platforms. We're signing out. Thank you very much.
You're through to Option 1.